Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Amoner. This is their 3D tempered glass screen protector for the Galaxy S7 Edge. I've done some in the past, and some have worked out really well, and others have not worked out. So we're going to give this one a live install, or not live, but we're going to do it on this video and show you guys how this installs and how well it does as far as does it adhere correctly, do you get any rainbow effects with it, or anything that would detract from it. You can pick it up on Amazon at the time of this video for $15.99, and as always, I will have that link in the description below for you guys to check it out. First thing I noticed was that they shipped this in a wooden box, which is awesome. No chance of it getting damaged during shipping. This is an actual box of wood that they shipped this in, which I thought was awesome. If you go around the back, anti-fingerprint coated, high light penetration ratio, 9H hardness, bubble free. I think it's 0.3 millimeters on the thickness. So you've got all that there. These are normal, what a lot of them are advertising. So let's get to take a look at the actual screen protector. Now I'm just going to wipe off a little bit of dust here and there to try to make sure that we get this guy as clean as we can. The important thing to remember when installing an S7 screen protector is make sure that your corners are clean and your sides are clean, because that's where it's going to adhere to. And if we look at this, you'll pull off this tab on the back and you'll be ready to go. And I got this ready to go just before I started filming to make sure that we were ready to go. And I want to try to make sure that I don't get any weird stuff on the inside of the screen protector, if I can. You'll see you've got some adhesive along the sides, and you've got it at the corners, which is the important spots here for this. So you've got some good adhesive around the corners and along the sides. So what you're going to want to do is, this is a basic install here. You just drop it on and go. Except for I don't want to do that until I somehow got some dust on the inside. So that's not cool, because that won't come out. Obviously, if you have dust on the inside of your screen protector, you're just going to see it all the time, and it's going to be annoying. So I don't want that. I want to try to get any of that out of there. So hopefully that's pretty good. And that's what we're going to go with, because I don't want this review to take forever. So basically, you can line this guy up by the home button, which is what I'm going to do, and then kind of guide it in at the top, trying not to touch any of the adhesive or the phone, just because you don't want to leave a lot of oil from your fingerprints to get in the way or anything like that. That actually looks pretty good. So let's take a look. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to push that down, and I'm going to go around the edges with my finger, get that edge adhesive on there. And it is glass on glass, so you can push pretty hard. You should push pretty hard. And then we're going to use this. We're going to push the corners in, push the home button area in, because there's more around the home button area. Push the opposite corner and the opposite edge up. And then we'll do the top by the speaker and the sensors. So let's clean this guy up and take a look at it and see how good we did and how good Amoner did on their screen protector. And I got a little bit of dust under there. That's okay, I can live with that. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's take a look. You've got a little bit of dot effect there, and we'll see if that actually does it, but it lines up well with the phone. So they did a really good job. As you can see, lines up perfectly with the phone. Again, this is black on silver, so now I've kind of got a combo silver and black look here. So I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll rock it for a while and see how we do. Let's turn this on and see. The dot effect seems to go away when there's light underneath it, so that's a good sign that you're not going to notice it too much while the phone is on. And I got some, yeah, see now when the phone is totally on there, I have a very hard time seeing that dot effect, or it becomes a lot less muted. So that's a good thing. I got a little bit of adhesive lift up. If you push really hard, you can get a little cracking noise there, and that's just the adhesive lifting up and then hitting down again. Not too bad on anywhere else though, so pretty good install there. Looks like I got a little bit of smudge underneath that I'll have to live with, but that's fine. You're never going to get these things perfect, ever. So anyway, good job on the adhesive. It doesn't seem to lift up at all. Let me see if it has any effect on my fingerprint reader here. I don't think it will. Looks pretty good. Nope, there we go. No problems there. A little delayed because the phone was still booting maybe, but beyond that, that's pretty good. So this is really good. I'm very happy with this. The cutouts are all nice. As you can see, they all line up pretty well. The adhesive seems to be sticking and holding. But I got to push real hard. In normal use, you're not going to get that crackling sound there. That is just from pushing down really, really hard to get the adhesive to make that noise. So they did a really good job on this. I'm actually pretty impressed. Now, as far as the dot effect goes, you can still see that dot effect on my blue background there. Let's play a movie real quick just to see if, multimedia wise, is it going to affect you? Is it not going to affect you? Let me pick a file to play real quickly. And then that way you guys can see what it looks like multimedia wise. Let's see. Hopefully I've got this. Okay, good. All right, so let's play a movie and see if that dot effect really looks that bad. Let me turn this down too so I don't get in trouble. Now I can see it at the angles, but it really doesn't detract from watching the movie at all. So they did a good job on this. There's no rainbow effect, which some of them suffered from. The last real quick thing I want to do is put this in a case, because sometimes the case will push up the sides of these and then you'll have problems there. So I'm going to put this in a case real quick. This is a VRS design case. It's a two-piece case that I like to use as a daily case. And it slid in there pretty good. It doesn't seem to be pushing up. I get a little bit of lift up there at the top, but you have to, again, be pushing really hard to get that noise. During normal usage, you're not going to really notice that, I don't think. So overall, Amoner did a great job on the screen protector, and I'm pretty much giving this a thumbs up. So let me make sure that we are all set here. My fingerprint still works, so that's great. The responsiveness of the screen is excellent in the middle. No lift ups or bubbles. Feels like I'm just touching the regular glass, so they did a good job there. Again, that little dot effect there is nothing like a rainbow effect. I wouldn't have any problems with that. And can I get into my edge screen? Yes, I can. No problems with my edge screen. Overall, this is a great deal from Amoner. They did a really good job on this. Not a lot of, no creaking, nothing as far as adhesive goes. So I'm definitely giving this a thumbs up. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this screen protector, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. The Amoner 3D glass screen protector for the S7 Edge. Pick it up on Amazon. You'll have the link below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.